my daughter is dating someone quite seriously who is in college and taking animation, and it's always his family and wanted him to be an engineer, and they question if there's any future at all in animation with computers taking over. And I encourage him, and my daughter encourages him, but he gets a lot of negative feedback that there's going to be no future. And I listen to you talk how you become love relationship with your characters, and I think that is something that can't be replaced by a computer. However, what is really happening with that?
Well, let's find out with the expert. Is your daughter's boyfriend only doing drawing versus also learning computer animation? We should have guessed.
Yeah, he's learning. Yes, it's now. That's part of it. Computer animation and video game graphics and
this man has a job. He's doing better than me with this degree. But we'll take. Floyd will take your question off the air. Thank you so much for calling, Linda. That was awesome.
Well, to answer your question, animation, when I started out as a kid, was really an obscure little job.
Right.
And there really weren't that many jobs in animation. And back then, you could really look at animation as being sort of like a dead end.
Right.
Because, if you didn't work for Disney, Warner's, or maybe Lance, that was pretty much about it. There were a few smaller studios in town. But today, that has totally changed.
Oh, wow.
Animation today is huge. Animation today now competes with the big live-action blockbusters.
It does.
Yes,
Animated films make millions of dollars. Now, the one thing that has changed is technology has come into animation. And it's true, we do use computers. A lot of the films you see today, the films from DreamWorks, the films from Disney, from Blue Sky, from Pixar,
Yes.
all of these films are digital.
Right.
All of this happened about 10 years ago. No, more like 20 years ago now.
It's 20 years ago. Believe it. Oh, look, there's another photo of you.
Yeah, when I was very young. But today, animation, drawing, art has merged with technology.
Yes.
So this young man who's contemplating the future, I wouldn't worry about it.
I think the future is pretty bright
because
for him.
the future is pretty bright, pretty darn bright, because now we have a real need for people who have maybe a technological bent, along with an artistic inclination, and art and tech have come together in today's animation. So to me, it's anything but a dead-end job. I think the future is wide open, and I encourage my students, my young apprentices who I work with on occasion, that it's wide open today. You have more opportunities today in animation than we ever had when I was a kid starting out 30 or 50 years ago.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I should stop this job and get into
become-
that. Well, you tell me
and get
after
into animation.
Yeah, you tell me after you see my drawing.